So today we're diving into one of Pakistan's most important universities, the University of Karachi. But, calling it just a university doesn't quite capture it. It's really more like a city, a whole city, built around the idea of knowledge. And its story is completely tied up with the story of the nation itself.
Okay, first things first, let's just try to wrap our heads around the sheer size of this place. We're talking about 1,279 acres. That's almost 2 square miles. It's this massive campus just a few kilometers from the center of Karachi. In that huge space, it's not just empty land. It's a buzzing, living, breathing city for 41,000 full-time students. You've got to understand, for generations, this place has been an engine for social mobility, a really vital, energetic hub of learning for the entire country.
And this right here, this is the core of everything. It's the university's motto, taken from the Quran. It's a simple prayer, really, but it's the guiding light behind the entire institution, and it has been since day one.
So yeah, when you put all those initial numbers together, you start to get the picture. The University of Karachi isn't just some big school. It's a true titan of learning. But you really can't understand the university today without rewinding the clock. Its story begins right at the same moment as the birth of Pakistan. Picture this. It's 1947, and the nation of Pakistan has just been founded. But there's a huge vacuum. The country had almost zero infrastructure for higher education and research. And if you want to build a nation, you have to build minds. So there was this urgent, desperate need for a place like this.
And they did not waste any time. Just look at this timeline. Only 4 years after the country's founding, the university was officially created. And by 1953, the doors were open and classes had started. It was an incredibly fast response to a top national priority.
And this comparison just says it all, doesn't it? It shows the incredible journey. From an initial class of just 50 students in 2 departments, it has absolutely exploded into the giant we see today. It's a remarkable story of growth over 70 years.
All right, so now that we get the scale of it, let's step inside the campus and take a look at the pillars that hold up all this intellectual life. Right at the very heart of the campus is the Dr. Mahmud Hussain Library. It's named for a former vice-chancellor, a historian who was so passionate about libraries that he actually introduced library science as a subject of study in Pakistan. And what's inside is just immense. The library holds over 400,000 volumes. And we're not just talking about recent books. Some of these things date all the way back to the 1600s. I mean, can you just imagine the history sitting on those shelves?
This is so much more than a typical university library. It's a huge 5-story hub that serves a massive network of other colleges. And what's absolutely crucial is that it holds the personal book collection of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Pakistan's founder. That makes it a real custodian of national history.
Okay, so beyond the library, the University of Karachi has built this amazing reputation as a serious engine for scientific research, and it's earned some major recognition on the world stage.
And at the very front of that research is the International Center for Chemical and Biological Sciences, or ICCBS. This place is pretty much the crown jewel of the university. It's a research powerhouse where hundreds of PhD students are working on cutting-edge stuff, from molecular medicine to nanotechnology.
And its world-class status was made official back in 2016. That's when UNESCO designated the ICCBS as a Center of Excellence. I mean, that is a huge international honor, a massive stamp of approval recognizing it as a leader in science.
And if you zoom out and look at the whole university, you really see the incredible range of studies. We're talking 9 faculties, 53 academic departments, and 19 separate research institutes. It covers pretty much the entire spectrum of human knowledge.
So, we've talked about the buildings and the books and the research. But let's finish by looking at the people who really make the university what it is. Its students, its global reach, and some of the tough challenges it's had to face.
So, while the student body is, of course, overwhelmingly Pakistani, the university has this really cool international vibe. That 4% might not seem like a lot, but it means there are students from 23 different countries walking around that campus.
But the university's story isn't without its darker moments. Its international connections were tragically highlighted in April of 2022. A suicide bombing took place right outside the university's Confucius Institute, which is a center for Chinese language and culture. The attack resulted in the deaths of 4 people, and 3 of them were Chinese nationals.
You know, when you step back and look at the whole picture, the University of Karachi's journey is just incredible. It really began as a symbol of hope for a new country,
And over 70 years, it's grown into this globally recognized institution that shapes minds and produces world-class research.
And that kind of leaves us with one final big question. For a university that was forged in the fires of nation building, the job is never really done, is it? So the question for the University of Karachi, and for others like it, is how will it keep meeting the needs of its country and the world in the decades ahead?